Did Donald Trump get into the 2024 presidential race too early? And does that mean his career in politics is over? The former president announced his bid much earlier than is typical for candidates to enter the race, and one Democrat thinks he might regret it. Donald Trump announced last November 16th that he was running for president in 2024. The timing of the announcement was somewhat strange, as it arrived just a couple of weeks after the Republicans had a worse-than-expected performance in the midterm elections, something for which the ex-president was largely blamed for. It was also an extremely early time in the presidential election cycle for a candidate to announce a bid. When Donald Trump announced his 2016 campaign, it was in the summer of 2015 rather than the previous November. And nearly 3 months later, Trump remains the only major candidate who's officially in the race, although more announcements are expected to arrive in the next few weeks and months. But did Trump declare too early? Well, that's the opinion of Donna Brazile, a two-time former acting chair of the Democratic National Committee. The big donors in the Republican Party, they're now showing him the cold shoulder, so this may be Donald Trump's week to regret that he put his hat in the ring so soon, Brazile said Sunday on ABC's This Week, cited by The Hill. Brazile's comments came when the panel discussion turned to the 2024 race, the expected announcement next week from former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley that she's getting in the race. The interesting thing about Nikki Haley is she's going to make a generational argument, similar to what Sarah Huckabee Sanders made in her rebuttal to Joe Biden. I don't know if Donald Trump is going to attack her the day before, which is Valentine's Day, or the day after, but clearly he benefits from a large field. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, who ran against Donald Trump in 2016, later endorsed him, and then has since broken with him, shared his own thoughts on the race on This Week. Jeb Bush announced in December of 2014, and everything accelerated from there. Well, I don't think you're going to see that. I don't think you're going to see this field fully formed until June of this year, and then it will probably be fully formed, Christie said. And I think most people will wait until April to June to make that ultimate announcement, even if in their own mind they may have made a decision. Earlier in February, Christie had said that Trump couldn't win a 2024 matchup against Biden. Donald Trump fired back, stating that the former governor spent almost his entire last year in office campaigning in New Hampshire for the Republican nomination for president. Much like his term in office, where he left with an approval rating of just 9%, his presidential campaign was a complete disaster. Trump also claimed that it was Christie's idea to nominate Christopher Wray as FBI director. Wray, nominated by Trump and confirmed, has since become a major enemy of MAGA world. I'm the target of Donald Trump's new tantrum. None of his lies about me today bothered him when he asked me to prep him for every general election debate or offered me 3 different cabinet posts, Christie said in response, per The Hill. Several other Republicans are believed to be eyeing a run at the White House in 2024, some of whom were either allies of Trump in the past or served in his administration. Former Vice President Mike Pence and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo are believed to be looking into a run, as is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, a former Trump ally who was backed by the former president when he first ran for governor in 2018. Trump has been taking shots at DeSantis of late, including bestowing upon him the nickname Meatball Ron, according to a report over the weekend.